Hey guys, this is Reggie Brunt. I just want to remind you guys to subscribe below to support. I wanted to talk about the Trump's comments on being a nationalist, and it's getting so much negative press on the news media, well, except for Fox News, and I feel like it's because they're trying to point out and say that nationalism, being a nationalist, is a bad thing, which it isn't. The Webster's dictionary defines nationalism as one person's loyalty to their country. And it's crazy that we live in a day and age where people who have power, mainstream media, is portraying that as a bad thing. To be loyal to your country, to be loyal to the greatest country in the whole world that's ever existed, to say that that's some kind of like Hitler-esque fascist point of view. That's really a new low, in my opinion, from these news reporters that are saying this. Again, nationalism means loyalty to one's own country. There's nothing bad about that, especially in a time where patriotic Americans are at an all-time low. I mean, if you go to college campuses right now and you ask students, is America great, or is America the best country, or one of the best countries in the world? A lot of students, a lot of millennials and young people would say that it's not. Heck, even a lot of older people would say that. They'd come up with some BS excuse saying that we start wars or we put people in slavery, without knowing that every country, literally every country in the whole world, has had slaves and is a product of taking lands from other people. A lot of people like to say that America is bad because we took the lands from Native Americans. Every country, literally, in the whole world, started out by taking land from other people. That's how human history worked back then. I mean, that's crazy how somehow America is the only exception to this rule. We're bad because we did it, but forget every other country that's done it. I mean, Europe's done it. Philippines, Asia, China, Japan, all those countries had major wars. Even the Native Americans, before we even came here, were at wartime with other Native Americans. I mean, the Native Americans were not peaceful people. They did a lot of atrocities, just like every other culture and civilization in the world. Okay, we just came. We had a better culture, a better form of civilization. No, it wasn't perfect because we are human. If people haven't noticed, we're human. So we're still trying to figure things out. But it was a better culture by far. And it provided things like science and industrialization and forward thinking and technology. And we were really up there in the ideas of medicine. We had so, I mean, just that ridiculous notion that America is solely evil or done evil things is ridiculous. I am a nationalist. I am a nationalist myself. I am loyal to this country because I believe this country is the greatest country in the whole world. And anybody who thinks opposite of that needs to do a history check. The reason why the world is the way it is today is because of American innovation. Because Americans' Constitution, people modeled after our democracy, across the whole globe, people model our democracy, our ways of doing things. But really, we're a republic and a democracy at the same time. But because of that, we've listed our way of doing government and business. Capitalism has lifted the whole world out of a state of poverty and has brought the world to the place that it is today. So people who complain about that, they don't know history. They're entitled, and I believe they're spoiled. Again, Trump saying that he's a nationalist is not a form of racism or fascism. It's patriotic. And I am a nationalist too. Again, my name is Reginald Brunn. If you want to support me, you can subscribe below so you can see more videos. I'll see you guys on the next one.